Hey guys, it's me. I've wanted to make this video for a while and I'm not going to edit this video, I'm just going to keep it real. And so if it's mumbly or garbled, I do apologise, but I really wanted to give you some important life updates and just kind of share with you a little bit about where I've been at. And I think I'll unpack it more in some future videos because it's not easy to talk about, but really I just wanted to tell you about my little journey through postpartum depression and anxiety. It was really, really dark back there for a while. I think it really started almost directly after I'd given birth, but maybe a few days after I had asthma. But it peaked at about 5 months postpartum. So just as I was weaning asthma onto some purees and things, sort of around the 6-month mark, something just happened to my hormones and I became super anxious. It also coincided with the pandemic, obviously. So we were still in lockdown at that point. So I'd done 4 or 5 months in lockdown with a newborn. My husband, Joel, had been driving to keep money coming in because obviously we'd been off work as performing musicians for over a year by that point. And so he was being a courier, driving samples around the country. And I was on my own a lot and I didn't have the usual support that you would have in that situation. And so I just started to feel so anxious about being on my own with asthma. And I can't even explain it. It would just feel like it was very physical, like just these waves of fear, physical symptoms, mental symptoms, detachment from reality, brain fog, just feeling overwhelmed, like I would never be myself again, feeling like I could be in a conversation and I'd be smiling and talking about asthma and stuff, but I would feel like I was pretending, like acting normal was the performance of a lifetime, because underneath it I just wanted to hide. And I couldn't even cry. I wasn't tearful. I just felt detached. And that sort of progressed, like as I've come out of it, and really it's just been time that's caused me to come out of it. As I've come out of it, it's left me with a feeling of being quite numb and just not myself. And then lots of feelings of insecurity about the new me, the new me with a baby and the new me after feeling so lost for such a long time. You sort of wonder if you'll ever have your own personality back and your own, what used to be. I mean, add into that my life has changed. Your life changes hugely when you have a baby, and I hadn't performed for a really long time, which I'd forgotten really. Like for me, performing it just feels like the most natural thing that I do. And it's not so much like performing, it's like connecting, playing music, feeling the sound come out of my mouth as I sing, feeling the vibration of the guitar. That's well-being for me. That is well-being for me. And I think my life used to be that every day. And then suddenly it was being in an enclosed space with a crying newborn and just trying to navigate that and wonder what the future was going to hold. And I think when you start to come out of a season of being really anxious and depressed, it does leave you feeling like you're just not quite back. You're almost back, but you're not quite back. And I just have to say that every week it's getting easier and every week I'm feeling more like me. But all of that to say, there's been some huge life changes in the interim of that. We are moving house. We're moving over towards Bradford, which is where we now do church. And that's where we're building our future. So that's what we got going on. And I have new recordings coming out. So it was just incredible to get back into a live studio space with incredible musicians. And some of those songs from the last album, Stained Glass Stories, never saw the light of day. You guys heard them online, but I never got to feel that feeling of sharing them with other musicians in the same room, or sharing them with an audience in the same room. So it was just amazing to get some of my finest musician friends into one space and play those songs together and feel that truth resonating in the room as we played them. And so some of my favorite songs from the album, songs like You're Still God, songs like Now to Jesus, Praise the Mighty Name of Jesus, or My Troubled Soul, as we called it. And also a brand new song which I wrote during lockdown, which is a bit of a reflection on church and just the world, really, and how, the world has become a very divided and strange place in recent times, and it's a unity song. I can't wait to share that song with you guys. And so, yeah, it's coming out. That album, it's an EP, 6 songs. That is coming out in October, and there'll be singles leading up to that. And also there's video, so we filmed the whole thing, and it's just magical. So I just can't wait to share that with you. And I wanted to say we're doing well, but I also wanted to say that if you are struggling, I've never felt more empathy. You can't understand it until you've been through it or you're in it. When it comes to mental health issues, it's so physical, it's so real, it's so debilitating in so many ways. And I just want to say I'm praying for you, and hold on and get help. And I think take one day at a time and just try and practice patience. Because for me, it was like, just wake up, do your best, take care of yourself as best you can, explore all the options to improve your well-being, your health, your mood, in a healthy, safe and natural way. Speak to the doctor, get their medical professional advice, and even the darkest night is followed by a dawn, and you just got to hold on through the night. That's all I will say. And I think I will talk about this more in future, but whilst I was letting you know about the new music, I wanted to let you know where we've been at and what's been going on. And just to say, it's incredible to be a mum, and I'm so blessed, and I love my little girl so much. So thank you so much for your love and your support and your prayers, and I can't wait to share this new stuff with you guys. God bless.